Hi, I'm Marissa Kinsall, and I am the grounds supervisor at Austin Community College. Today we'll be discussing 5 tasks and 10 tools to get your garden and landscape back on track. First task is leaf cleanup. This is for aesthetic appeal, sanitation, and leaf reuse. You can mulch leaves with a mower and leave them there to fertilize your lawn. Or you can gather them with a large leaf rake, such as this one. Or you can use a cordless electric blower. Leaves can be used for mulch, compost, or bagged and repurposed for the city compost or given to a local gardener. Texas A&M has a great free leaf recycling article available online. Task 2, plant cleanup. This means the removal of dead plant tissues to make way for new growth and replanting. This is not the time for winter pruning, which is a more extreme cutback, but you may want to remove plants which have died over the summer and trim back dead blooms and stalks on ornamentals. I don't advise removing the roots from plants, as decaying roots add nutrients into your soil. And plants that seem dead may return, so trim only the above ground dead growth. Tools. A good pair of hand shears and a good quality bucket. I recommend investing in a high quality pair of hand shears. I use mine for trimming back dead foliage, harvesting, and cutting flowers for a vase. Keep your hand shears clean and oiled, and they'll last for a very long time. Task 3, fertilizing, to boost plant health and help plants recover from summer stress. Tools. Gloves, an appropriate fertilizer, and an appropriate fertilizer applicator. Check in with your local garden center to find the right natural fertilizer for the job. Avoid fertilizers that also include herbicide. For a dry, granular fertilizer, you're going to use a broadcast fertilizer spreader, such as this one. Now for a liquid fertilizer, you'll use a spray applicator, such as this one. A liquid fertilizer will be diluted with water, and the very important part with these 2 tools is they help ensure that your fertilizer is applied at the correct ratio for optimal soil health. I recommend wearing gloves when applying fertilizer to avoid skin contact with the product and possible irritation. I like to use both a lightweight knit pair of gloves and stiffer leather gloves for various garden tasks. Task 4, mulching. Mulching is for temperature control, moisture control, organic matter addition, and a nice clean look. Your tools for mulching are a wheelbarrow, your gloves, a shovel, and a bow rake. This is a tool called a bow rake, which differs from a leaf rake because it has a stronger structure and it's excellent for spreading mulch. The back of the rake especially can create a nice, clean look. You can purchase hardwood mulch from your local garden center or hardware store, or you can purchase cedar mulch for a nice scent and a longer life. Fallen leaves also work as mulch and work best when they're mulched into smaller pieces using a mower or a blower with a mulching attachment. Task 5, planting and seeding. This is the time to plant our winter gardens using fall varieties. Beets, carrots, and spinach do best when planted from seed, and head lettuce, calendula, and snapdragons do better when transplanted from 4-inch pots. If you're starting a garden for the first time, a grubbing hoe and a digging fork are good tools to get you started. Use the hoe to remove any unwanted weeds and grasses, and use your fork to loosen up compacted soils and help incorporate compost. A hori-hori is one of my favorite garden tools. A hori-hori is a multi-purpose tool, and I use it mostly for planting, along with measuring, clearing weeds, and harvesting. Don't forget, this is the time to plant our native wildflowers. Use your garden hoe and your digging fork to clear a patch of earth before a rain, throw out your native seed, and use your bow rake to gently rake in the seed to ensure good soil contact. I hope these suggestions motivate y'all to get outside and refresh your landscapes. Happy gardening!